companies to their portfolio of companies, that would be a clue. When we see people who are very famous authors and very famous business people endorsing the industry, that would be a clue.
These network marketing companies aren't $50 million companies. They're billions and billions of dollars. They lead the stock market. They're major companies.
A traditional company will spend up to 50% of their total revenue on marketing. Network marketing companies use a different approach. Instead of having all that extensive marketing expense, they utilize a network of independent distributors to do the marketing for them. Now, why do they do this? First, because word-of-mouth advertising is so much more effective today than traditional media advertising. Second, some products need to be explained or demonstrated, and an independent salesperson can do that more effectively than an ad campaign. Third, it's completely efficient. The company only pays for the marketing of their product if a sale happens and not before. Imagine if Amazon allowed you to become an independent distributor and paid out 40% of its revenue to that distributor group. All you had to do as a distributor was recommend a product. And if a person bought it on Amazon, Amazon would take care of all the logistics and you'd get paid for bringing the customer. Now imagine you got paid for every purchase that customer made for the rest of their lives. Well, Amazon doesn't offer this option, but network marketing companies do.
85% of all buying decisions in our society are made as a result of word of mouth or reputation.
We're recommending things to each other all the time. You know, who's your dentist? Who's your doctor? Who's your lawyer? What detergent, are you using? What legal system are you using? What product are you using? We're talking to each other about the things that we love anyway.
As a matter of fact, network marketing can educate consumers probably better than any other form of marketing. It certainly can do better than advertising because advertising usually has a certain hype to it and you can only get limited information. So, network marketing trumps advertising.
The advantage of network marketing is the ease of entry, the low risk, and the low startup cost, because almost everything else has very high risk.
You can get in for a minimal investment. You're buying into a system that's already been proven, products or services that have been proven to work.
The keys to network marketing is providing an opportunity for the masses to get involved, providing an opportunity for the average person who doesn't have the resources to start their own business.
With the growth of the direct selling industry over the last 10, 15, 20 years, we've seen a broader understanding of the channel. We have seen more and more people getting involved in the business. So our penetration in the marketplace has increased, and thus the understanding in the marketplace of who we are has increased. And we've seen non-direct selling companies look at the direct selling model and say, something's going on there. People are making money. Companies are being profitable, individuals are being motivated, product is being delivered to market. Maybe we should explore this.
Everyone I know in network marketing has been doing that since the 50s. They go to work when they want to go to work. They stop working when they want to take time with their children to have a leisurely breakfast and discuss issues and drive them to school. They go back to work when they get home, wherever they're working out of.
The biggest thing that I've seen is people that have become much happier in their life.
If they have a choice between working a job for the next 10 years or working a network marketing business for the next 10 years, the result of working the network marketing business will be better.
How many people are involved? Approximately 16 million Americans and 96 million people around the world are currently participating in network marketing. And in a recent poll, 82% of those people report a good, very good, or excellent experience with network marketing. So people are happy. Another issue that's been true in the past that is no longer true now is people used to be in network marketing loaded up with products that they couldn't sell, and they ended up a loser. They ended up with a bunch of product in their garage, they ended up with a bunch of products sitting in their kitchen shelves or whatever, and they thought they could sell it, and then they weren't willing to or able to sell it, and they ended up with a bunch of stuff and they were bitter about it. Yet when some people want to take a look at network marketing, they say, well, those people, they're just using the product and they aren't earning an income, so they must be a loser. They're not a loser, they're a happy customer. That's the vast majority of people that are involved in network marketing. Now, a smaller percentage of those people decide to go build a business. They earn $300 a month, $500 a month, $1,000, $2,000. That's the bulk of earnings in network marketing. And then there's the few that really decide to take it serious, really decide to build a large network, really work to make that network very, very productive. And those people make huge amounts of money and there's no cap. Life's too short to spend it living someone else's dream instead of your own. It's too short to spend it living at a fraction of your potential. Can being an entrepreneur be a challenge at times? Sure. But here's what you get in exchange. It can be yours. Something that you built, something that you created, something that you made happen. This balloon represents your dream. It represents entrepreneurship. My wish for all of you is that you would reach out and grab it. The choice is up to you.
Hi everybody, so what do you think? Are you living your dream? I mean, in some way we are blessed to say that. So I'm still amazed looking at all the people. I've got Jack Cranfield, everybody know who he is, right? The chicken soup guy, and chairman of BNI, two-time advisor to two presidents, a whole host of professor of marketing. All these top economists are saying that network marketing is the way to go. Well, the only thing is that which company? Now, I was looking at it. I never know that the better choice is to be your own entrepreneur. But 40 years ago, we always say if we do start a business, if we fail, we can go back to our job. But now, with this situation going forward, I think it's hard to say that anymore now. And the risk is too high. In fact, I do have a friend who bought a franchise for a yogurt company for about 200,000. So I'm a little bit concerned about him. I'm sure he is. Another friend of mine, a few friends, they come together and they started a fashion house. So that's also another concern now. So, look at what he's saying that. Would you think that, imagine if Amazon, we were to refer something to Amazon, right now we're referring everything to everybody. Which Grab food is better, where to go, which food have better takeaway, which one has got better system, what mask to use, what hand sanitizer to use. We're constantly recommending and referring people to do different things. Now, if we're referring, like what Eric Worre say that, Amazon, we're referring people to buy different things from Amazon and they give you 40%. But that's only one time. And there's a company and there's a proven system and there is a proven company, a proven product, but without an employer. What do you think of that? Now, shall we listen to all the people, all the guests that we've invited? Wait a minute. Now, I've been reminded to ask this question. After watching this movie, what do you think is a better way? Do you still think number one, job? Number two, the entrepreneur way? Or the old style of entrepreneur way, or the new style of being an entrepreneur? 3 choices. Would you like to just type on the chat? Job, you can put J. Old style of entrepreneur, OE. New style of entrepreneur, new E, NE. So I'll wait for that. Now, while you guys are typing in the chat, I want to introduce an amazing friend. She is none other than Janet. Now, Janet Wong, she's the life of a party. There she is. She's multi-talented. Wow, she's a great host. She's always helping us organize a lot of events. She's a mother, and she spent a lot of time looking after her children. But let her tell you her story. She's going to share what is this better way she's found. Over to you, Janet.
Thank you, Judy. Hi, everyone. Okay, let me get my slides on. Okay, can you guys see my slides?
Not yet, Janet. Not yet.
Okay, just a minute.
You know, with this situation, everybody, we are all learning how to go on Zoom, how to do presentation, share screen. So it has given us new learning, you know, without having to go for the skill futures we are learning here.
Okay. The only technology I know how to handle is my handphone.
Yeah, me too. Here's what this is like. Learning every day.
Today is the first day that I'm trying to share screen on my own because friends here don't want to help me anymore, you know. Just a minute. Okay, hi, my name is Janet. For those of you who have not met me, I am a mom of 2 girls. Actually, they're not girls, they're all, one of them is adult already. Yeah, just a minute. I think the screen is still sharing. Is it there?
It's still that you are sharing screen, the white.
Yeah. Why I can't get my slide on?
I think need to go to the keynote, is it?
I already went there. Here?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys can see?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so sorry about that. Okay, I shall share my story and my journey because I'm only given 10 minutes and, you know, friends who know me know I cannot talk in 10 minutes. I need 2 hours. Anyway, nice to meet all of you here tonight. For myself, when did I start this journey as a distributor? It all started as a personal crisis. I have 2 daughters. Like I said, Natalie was around 9 years old in 2009. She was diagnosed with a very rare autoimmune disease. She lost all her strength. This disease is 3 in 1 million kids in the US, and the doctor told us that, I'm so sorry, there's no cure, but we're going to give her very strong medication for about 3 years protocol. So when I heard that, I was really upset because I don't believe in medication. I prefer the natural pathway, right? But because it's so rare, we have not heard of it before. We didn't know what to do. So we sort of like follow his protocol, but the side effects of steroid was really bad. She even had to take cancer drugs, though it is not cancer. But basically, this disease is an inflammation of the muscle, meaning it's a form of autoimmune disease. So it was something that affected her. To cut the story short, okay, Andrew, my brother-in-law, he's also here in the Zoom, and my sister Alice, he told me about Kangen water. And obviously, we are in Singapore, our water is very clean. I don't believe in it, but the main thing is the price tag. I just cannot believe that I need to spend so many $1,000s buying a water machine for the home, because Singapore water to me is very clean. But my husband James said that you know, we have a crisis. We just have to buy it. We'll just see how it will help her. Then I said, okay, we'll buy it. And those days in 2011, there's no Energic office in Singapore. No one heard about this company. No one heard about Kangen machine. We just have to order it from Hong Kong, which is the nearest regional office then. So we send the money over. This is a big sum of money. And we don't know anything. We just buy because we think, okay, it may help her. So we did. We bought the machine. We got it installed, and then we put her on pH 9.5 straight away. We don't understand. Nobody tell us much what to start with and all this. Like, you guys are so lucky. There's demo, there's explanation, but we don't have all this. To cut the story short, each time she go for her blood test, as you can see here, CK test is a muscle test, LDH also. She's quite poor thing, you know. She has to go through a lot of blood tests to check that her markers are all getting better. So when we started the machine, we bought the machine, I think it's 2011. We put her on the water, and then every time she go for blood tests, the results get better and better. You can see from the chart here, she was diagnosed in 2009 with a 1,117 H, the level of muscle inflammation. By the time in February 2001, it dropped to 193. And then I stopped the medication. I cheated the doctor. I have to tell you frankly, we didn't follow 3 years protocol. We just stopped before even 1 year before the year end. So we look at the result, and the doctor told me, "Wow, you're so lucky. You know, your daughter is in a good range of markers." And I said, "I want to be discharged. I'm not taking this drug anymore." To cut the story short, this water really, really helped Natalie because at that time, if you ask me, how can water help her disease? When medically, it's not possible. But now I understand because after sharing so many years, hearing testimony, she is a living example. Yeah, the properties of the water, you can watch a demo on Thursday if you want to learn more. The 3 main properties have helped her recover so much. So how did I get into the business? Okay, I actually have a job. My husband and I, we work for people, and then we didn't know this is a business. We have never done network marketing before, and then we heard that this machine can also be a business for us. So we shared water with friends among us, very close friends in the beginning, and in like 3 months we sold quite a lot of units because friends were healthy, they're not even sick. They felt that this water is so different. People who can't sleep, they sleep well. People who have migraine, they told me that, wow, it really helps. People who are playing sports, they say the energy level is so good. So we came into the business just like that, you know, and I had a job and I told my husband, hey, actually, I think I can do this job and earn better money than what the company is paying me. So I did, I quit, and then I started. Because I have 10 minutes, so I have to tell my story very fast. These are some of the flyers, okay? Some of you know I'm a presenter in the office too. I didn't become a presenter overnight. All these opportunities given to be able to go up to the stage to share our testimony. So every one of us start from there. And the most amazing thing is, I'd like to tell you that in Ajit, we are a true global business because water is a necessity for life, right? So we have offices all over the world, and that's how my husband and I went into the international market. How do we do the business? We enjoy it. We do demos because every time we hear amazing testimony, be it health or business, or we help someone in changing their life, this is incredible for us, right? So we do a lot of demos like this. We traveled quite a bit. My husband was always in the Philippines, Malaysia, and myself. We went to Australia. Now, wait, let me see the next one. Oh yeah, we do road shows too. We did a lot of work. Of course, we have to work. Nothing is, just sit down and then things just fall. No, we did a lot of things. We did like demos, road shows, as you can see here. This is some of them. Some is in Singapore, some is in Australia. And then this is the global team we have built. The global team that we have built up till today. The Indian market, and to many downlines like Philip, Margie from Philippines, and my friend in Lulu in Australia. You can see that we are enjoying ourselves because this business gives us freedom of time. Because it is our own business, we can choose where we want to go, what we want to do, who we like to speak to. So this is very different for us when we work in the office, because in the office I need to listen to my boss, right? So this, you can see here also. I want to show you Mr. Oshiro. For some of you who have not met him, we have met him many times. The first time we met him, he looked quite young, right? The other group picture, he was in. We went to Japan. This is his house. We met him there, and then we met him again at the launch of K8 machine. You can see him holding, and I met him in Vegas. Every time I see him, right, he looks the same, right? Because he drinks Kangen water every day. He swears by that. And as someone, now he's in his late 70s, he still looks so young and very, very energetic. So this is our founder. And in this business, right, what I like is we really can learn a lot. We can improve ourselves in so many areas. We meet the top guys, we call this top guys, because these are the top leaders. Cynthia, my idol is Daniel Dimakali, the one in the middle with the necktie. He's a fantastic presenter. You can see here Joko, Roby, Gary, Sam, Raymond, and Bill Power. He has, I can't point here, but he has cancer and he recovered very, very well. So what I like about this business, of course, the freedom of time, financial freedom. And here, like today, I never think that with this current COVID situation, what do many of us do? A lot of us are affected. even if you have a job, you realize things just change. You can't go to the office, you work from home, and quite a lot of inconvenience. For us, because we have been working on our own, it's still the same for me, except there's a new thing, a new normal, which is a Zoom session. Like now, like tonight, you log in. This is something so new to many of us here. I have to relearn. I have to learn how to do Zoom. And as you can see, recently, some of you joined me in a Zoom meeting. We hosted some Enagic top leaders, Bernard, Raymond, Joko. These are things that I never thought I would do, right? But with this flexibility of our business, we learn to manage. And with this Zoom, we can connect to so many people still with the pandemic going on, because this is the only way. We can't go out and meet people, not even in Singapore, in Malaysia, or in India at the moment, and many more countries. So what I want to say is this business has been very interesting for me. Firstly, it helped my daughter. Her life would have not been the same if I didn't want to listen and try Kangen water. Today she's 19 years old. I don't show her face due to privacy, but next time, if any of you friends want to meet her, sure, no problem, whether we can meet on social media or what. But her life has changed tremendously, and she just graduated. She'll be going to the university this year. So these are the little things that, without knowing, it has benefited us as doing Enagic business as full-time, right? Yeah. So like what Eric already said earlier, life is too short to live a fraction of the potential. So as you can see, we travel a lot, we do training, we attend training, we learn self-development, etc. So this is part of the interesting part of the life of an entrepreneur. And I like to invite you guys to take a look. Yeah, just ask yourself, why not give yourself a chance, and ask friends to invite you tonight. That how is this possible? That someone who has never done sales before, like myself, can do this and go internationally. So with this, I'd like to end. I hope it's just a short and sweet sharing for you guys. Thank you. Oh, I have a last slide. I like this because this is in a convention in Malaysia, and I like the poster that say we can do it. And I believe all of us can do it, So imagine the earth, imagine the opportunities. If you asked me 10 years ago, will I be doing this today? Obviously, no. But I just can't imagine if we didn't say yes to having the machine for my daughter. And then today, almost 10 years, yeah. This is where we are today. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for your patience to listen. Okay, let me get this out.
Well, let's give Janet a Zoom wave. It's like when I listen to her story, Janet, I listen to your story, I'm still like, I look at your girls, they are so beautiful, they're so fit, and you guys are always looking young. And in fact, you are now one of the top lady together with the top team. Can I ask you, Janet?
Yeah, sure.
What is the best thing? One best thing that you like about the Enagic business?
Okay, one of the best things. I
know there's a lot now.
There's a lot, yeah. I think working on our own time and pace, and I don't have to report to anyone because I've been working all my life, right? I don't have to report to my boss. I don't have deadlines, and really, the lifestyle. I can be home for the girls when they were all these years when they were growing up. He has blessed us financially. We travel a lot. Before COVID, I was still very, very busy traveling. Yeah, this is like first time we are like stuck, and so
yeah, I agree. Actually, for a lot of my women friends and actually parents, they said that the last 9 years of the teenage year, when they're like 17 now, the last 9 years is very precious, right? And I used to remember that you're rushing from work, but every time now you guys are holidaying the whole time. So there you go. She found a better way, a way that, like what one of the experts say, that they're just happier people. They have a lifestyle. They are free. They're free to do whatever they want and have the finance to do whatever they want. So wow. With that, I'd like to invite another. Thank you, Janet. In another amazing woman power. Now, this lady, she has been working 20 years in the hotel and wellness, spa and wellness industry. She was 20 years in hotel, and then also spent a couple of years as the manager of a spa and wellness in Banyan Tree. And then she rose up to the rank of director, managing top tier clients, VVIP, dignitaries, prime minister, and managing them. So she loves traveling, she loves people, she loves serving people, and that's her life. She enjoys all of that. Now, let me call and introduce all of you to Kun Kusal, all the way from Thailand, and tell us, Kun Kusal, your journey. Can we all welcome her?
Thank you, Judy. Okay. Yeah. This is my second time to be my testimony, and I'm very happy to share my experience to all of you guys. Okay. I think if we can go to my slide. Just wait for a moment. Okay, can everyone can see my slide? Hello.
Yes, we can see.
Okay.
We can see.
All right, here we go. In the past, I have very hard working with my in the hotel industry for over 20 years, and I was very happy of my life. I have lifestyle, as you can see from the slide, and this is my hobby to be a model. Okay, then one day, one day I found that I have breast cancer in 2017. It seemed to be like my life is cannot stay longer, and I just think, oh, when I'm gonna die. So, but finally I have to be stand up. I have to move on. So I make decision to have a treatment, natural treatment, for over 8 months, and then before I'm going to the hospital to do chemotherapy. Okay, this is my details of chemotherapy. I start in December 2018. So you can see that I have a lot of 8 times for chemotherapy and radiotherapy, and to continue until August 2019. But one day I have to stop all the chemotherapies because it hurt me a lot. Then you can and I cannot stand. I cannot live anymore if I have to get chemotherapy. So you can see that this is side effects that happened to me after I got chemotherapy. You can see pictures. All of this happened to me. You see, and look at my picture. It's terrible. Okay, and my hands, my fingers were broken because of the side effect. Okay. And next, after I drinking Kangen water, I want to thank you to Kun Catherine So and Kun Judy. Kun Catherine suggested me to drink this water. So when I start, it's amazing. I can say that it's very amazing water because my energizing is back. I can sleep high. My skin is lightened. Everything is come back to the normal, like the normal people. I'm not like a patient. So I'm first very happy. And you can see this picture. During I've got before I'm drinking Kangen water, you can see my my picture, my photo. I lose weight to 39.6 kilograms. But after drinking water, I've got my life back. My life was changed, and you can see my face and my hope on my eyes. Okay, so this is after drinking water. Before, you can see my the photos are the hands and fingers are broken, but right now it's turned to the normal, and the fingers are very good health. Okay. I also use 2.5 strong acidic water to cleanse my wounds as well. I have saved a lot of money before. I use a normal saline to clean up, but now no need anymore. So this is very good for me as well, as the wounds very clean. So until one day my son, he saw my the different before and after I drinking this water. So he just bring up to his mind that, oh mom, we have to buy a machine, energy machine, so we can have fresh water from the machine directly every day, fresh. So okay, because he dreams that if my he wants to bring me go around the world if we do this business, not only for healthier but of course the wealthy is coming. So he decided to do the business. He has no money, but he get a bank loan and do monthly installment. So but this is not a big deal. So what we dream is to do to get financial for our family. So why we have to do a content business? Of course, this is a realistic income, and possibly everyone can do it. I believe that because even though we just start right now, but this we just start for a couple months. But of course, I hope that one day we will meet our goal. So we can see the financial opportunity based on the best product. This is the best product that I have in my life. Okay, and it's only invest one time. It's lifestyle business. I have no stock, no stocking, no binary or flashing system. It's like a cumulative sales. No space, but exciting. We can do work at home. We don't need to go out for like this moment. We cannot do work outside, but can do at home as well. So the more you active, the more you earn. This is from our direct sales and indirect sales. Okay. Kangen water is the change of my life. Okay, look at this is my son. Okay, my son is he's very happy right now because my health is better than last time, and this is my family. Everybody has drinking this water, so we have a happy life, and everyone have very good health as well. So after we do this, we can go around and to travel in Thailand. If we want to go, we will go. Okay, this is a part of my experience. So so you can see that the network marketing right now, like why we choose Kangen water, because we can share this water to the people, and we would like to the people who will have a good life and good income and no stress anymore, even though the worst situation right now. So I am very happy right now, and my my health is I am very strong right now. But one day we hope that we will go to see you guys in somewhere in this world. So we can do it. Okay, I'm sure that my son and myself and also one of my family, everybody can move on and can success in this business in the future. Okay, thank you very much for giving me a time and sharing my experience to you guys. Thank you. So I get back to you, Judy.
Wow, Kun Saw, this is so good to see your picture. Can we give her a big Zoom clap? Wow, how many people are touched by her, right? I such a pillar of strength. Kun Saw, you're gonna be such a inspiration to many people in your same situation because you are strong. You never have that victimized spirit that you're at home. You're still constantly looking for how to improve yourself, looking forward. And what a son that you have, right? Who wants to give, who would not want to give your parent the very best? You want the very best, and I remember he said he want the top because he's seen such a big difference in the mom. And in himself, he said, if such is I remember talking to and say, if this product is so good, how can we do it? It's like, I was shocked that he actually said that, and it was like, I said, yeah, exactly. I never even thought of that. But like what Kun Saw say, the next thing is that she wants to get back to normal. At a state like that, to go back to 9 to 5 and get stressed, that is not going to be very wise. People fall sick because they are stressed. And stress is one of the way that you get the body, load with the acid. And that's what causes a lot of chronic disease. Now, Precious, your story is precious. I think more people need to hear you. And I know you found your better way. Kun Saw, would you say that you found a better way, that you've got your energy back, and you are so excited? I remember we met up and you say you're so excited about the business because your heart, you are so into serving people. Your whole, career is helping people, serving people, and getting them happy and meeting people. So now we can do this in our living room, right? So what is the one thing I'm going to ask you, and maybe even with your son, what is the one thing that you like best about Kangen Water? I mean, the health part is definitely, you've seen it. You told me you want to help more people get on this water to strengthen their immunity, especially in this time, COVID or no COVID, to strengthen their immunity. I mean, your family, like my family, is a believer. But let me ask you and Kun and if there's one thing that you like about this business, what is it? So many things. I know it's a difficult question. I just throw it to them suddenly.
It's really try. So one thing that we very impressed with this business is, of course, product is the best thing. It's the best that we make decision to buy it. But Kangen Water or energy company can bring our dreams come true, because everyone hope, everyone has a dream, but you just dream, you cannot do anything. But when you dream, you have to move on. You have to do it. Like we start this business, and I am very happy that when I share this water to the people, to the patient, so they are happy. So if they are happy, I'm happy too. So this thing that is cost me a lot of. I'm very happy. I can say that. Of course, my health is better than last time. So it's cannot imagine that I can have my life back like today. This water has changed my life a lot. I can say that. So, yeah.
Wow, I mean, well said. I mean, like what you say. We know we the profit and the business pays us very well. But to you, I can see that you said you can't. You told me that you can't stop sharing. You said every household should have one of this machine at home, because their life will change, just like our life have changed. And it's so true that when you benefited so much from the product itself, you just can't keep quiet, right? And now you and I, we love traveling. We talk about that. We love meeting people, and now we could do that. And truly, I have to say, we really found a better way. Yeah, another round of applause for you. Thank you. Somebody that I truly admire. Keep going, go girl. I like to say that, go girl. So now, I mean, the third person, I am very touched still, but the third person, the third business owner I like to invite is Mr. Sang Cheng. He, like you, heard about our business, listened, joined us, investigated, and he newly joined our business, our global business partnership. And let's hear from him what he found out. Why is he choosing this way? Shall we welcome Mr. Sang Cheng?
Thank you very much, Judy. I think Janet and Kun Saw really has amazing testimonies, and I must say they gave me a very tough act to follow today. Unlike them, I don't have any slides, so you have to be contented with looking at me for the next 10 minutes while I share with you. Right, so good day to everyone.
I like your hairstyle.
Thank you so much. Good day to everyone, and first of all, let me thank the host for giving me the chance to share today. My name is Sang Cheng. Most people call me SC or Sang for short. I'm a dad to a 2-year-old son with another baby girl on the way in August. I'm running a small agriculture trading business in Singapore. You can say that I'm a business owner since I have a 15% share in that company. I have been an employee in corporates for most of my career, except for a very short spell where I tried to do my own brokering business, which I had to close after 12 months of struggles. It wasn't easy. So as it happens, things were going pretty well until COVID-19. My business is now facing huge uncertainties spilling out from the turmoil in the financial markets. If you guys know trading, to do our trades, we have to rely on trade finance from financial institutions. So they are also in a mess, so that is going to affect me. Will the business still be viable in the next 6 to 12 months or 6 to 12 months? I really don't know, but it looks like the risks are definitely real out there. And like many typical Singaporeans, my income equals my expenses, with little or no savings to talk about. There is hardly any buffer in my bank account to weather even a small drizzle. Not to say the storm that is possibly heading my way. So it is getting actually more and more stressful with each passing day. I've always been an advocate of having a plan B, but all along it's been more preaching than practice, or talk and no action. And on top of that, being in the sandwich generation is really tough. My parents are just hitting their 80s, and my kids are still very young. I mean, I want to be a good son to be able to repay my parents for my upbringing, in providing for them and traveling with them post-COVID, of course. I also want to be a good husband and father, to be able to not just provide for them, but also to leave a legacy for my next generation. I had always knew that I needed to do something different if I wanted to change. I knew that I had to find a way out of this rat race, to get out of this endless loop of debt, to really find a better way. But then, I think, what is that better way? That better way has to be, number one, attainable, and number two, sustainable. But having considered all this, am I chasing a mirage? Does such a thing really exist in this world? So now that brings me to my story with Kangen. It's a fairly short story, so bear with me. My story started when I was looking for a water filter for my family. So a friend of a friend turned out to be Shalene. I was introduced to her on the 2nd of April. At that time, we were talking about meeting up for a demo. Then the Singapore government imposed strict social distancing measures. I thought to myself, oh no, I don't know how long this is going to last. How can I move forward with this? Well, the demo did finally happen, and it did so over Zoom as we are doing now. The date was 23rd of April, and I'm really glad that it did. The meeting opened up a brand new perspective for me, both on the product and also on my plan B. So there is hope for me yet. To me, Kangen water, as far as my experience with it so far, is really the water of life. Through different ways for different individuals, it makes us all healthier. Do attend the product demo to see for yourself this on Thursday. I won't steal that thunder here. I will just say that I started the water trial on the 25th. For a start, after just a week of consumption, my skin appears clearer and brighter. I have very bad childhood eczema spots on my arms and my legs, and I've been living with them for years, and never in my life thought I could rid myself of them. So they're slowly starting to dissipate. So I think it would go away in time. So my wife also experienced smoother bowel movements as she suffers from constipation on and off. So I'm really excited to find out what else the water can do for me and my family. Oh yes, I nearly forgot to mention, I gave that to my plants too. So it's really crazy because It's like they really got a shot of steroids, and some shot out within a matter of days, others flowered and bloomed, and definitely all their leaves were more luscious than ever. So that's a testament to the power of the water. Now let me share what I like about the business plan. I have actually, over the course of my life, looked in depth at numerous compensation plans from different companies. I really don't like the idea of working so hard for some small payback for many years while enriching those at the top. I also don't like the idea of having to buy or stock up storeroom full of inventory, just to be requalified or to level up. But really, wow, I was totally stunned by the simplicity of Mr. Oshiro's patented plan. It is so simple and yet so brilliant. No wonder he needed to patent protect the idea, so that it will be exclusively beneficial to all Kangen distributors. This is the part that really amazes me. Only by being part of the Kangen family can we participate in such a brilliant plan. And I'm glad to say that it ticks both my boxes of being sustainable and attainable, while you work hard and you reap the direct fruits of your own labor. Now, one last point to make here. COVID-19 is indeed a dark time in human history, and while we're still all going through it, there are silver linings. One of the biggest one is the increased awareness of health, and definitely Kangen Water can play a big part in people's lives. Another is the advent of online meetings like Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams. Now, I really want to thank the leaders in this group who reacted to the situation and put together powerful online meetings for their fellow distributors. I have definitely personally benefited from it, and will continue to do so as I invite more of my friends to know this wonderful product and the business. Without this, I would not have considered reaching out to many of my friends across the globe. I do have quite a number of them since I have been involved in international trade for many years. Online meetings also take away the traveling time required to get to and back from a physical meeting. It is also good for prospects who are a little shy and resistant about going to an unknown location full of strangers for a meeting. I think many of them do have the fear of being surrounded and outnumbered and to be pressured sell to. Not that it's happening in any of the Kangen meetings. Online meetings offers them a glimpse from the safety of their comfort zone. But physical meetings, of course, will still be necessary, but online has a certain role to play. For me, being able to bring friends online for the demo has also made my wife happier. She likes me to be more homebound. Well, at least I don't have her telling me, you're going out for a Kangen meeting again, that kind of thing. Now, as they say, happy wife, happy life, right? Well, now I would like to make an impromptu appeal to the organizers to keep these Zoom online sessions going even after the lockdown has been lifted. I am indeed thankful that I have found the better way. I can now face the future with a renewed sense of hope that is stronger than ever. So my advice to those considering, the opportunity is now. It's time to take action and craft your own future. By the way, I have just ordered my K8 last week. With that, I thank you. Back over to you, Judy.
Congratulations, big round of applause, Zoom applause. Thank you. I love what you said. Everything that I felt, you just said it out so well. I know how it feels. And ladies and gentlemen, he only started on 23rd and he acted on it. He is a risk taker, like what you say, business owner. They take risks. They know when they know something is good, they act on it. And sandwich generation, that was what I was thinking about. Me and my friend, we were saying, we have parents to look up after and children still. We're constantly wondering how our health. And the product itself not only suit the silver tsunami, the baby's boomer, and right now, like what Kun Saw has said, that her immunity has strengthened so much that she's recovering so well, even from such a dreaded disease. She's strengthening herself leaps and bounds. Like you, we all felt that. So what more for COVID now going forward? I don't see the government saying that is going to be the way of life, sanitizing your hand, covering your mouth, taking vaccine. But one thing a doctor keeps saying, a couple of nutritionists keep saying, that we need to increase and strengthen our inner defense. So good. I love what you say. You have attained, it's not only attainable, it's not only sustainable, Sancheng, it's scalable and it's global. We're sitting in our living room and scaling out, Although I love traveling, we can travel. Now this time, you won't be traveling alone, you'll be traveling with your family and your parents, This is what the business is about. Let me ask you also, Sancheng, so impressive, your talk is so clear. What is the one thing? Now you said so many things, right? I know it's exciting. What is the one thing that you think you found the right way? What is the one thing that make the whole family happy, including yourself?
I think what is that the one thing is I think I found that belief that it works. The business works, the product works, and it works. That's as simple as that.
Wow. Well done. Well done. We're going to give you thumbs up. And one word that I heard from Mr. Oshio, the founder, is that Inajit was born out of a crisis where there were recession. There were more businessmen committing suicide than actually road accident. So this was born out of that to help business people, everyday folk, to be able to rise up and have a level playing field. And I like that what we are doing, like what Bob had to say, is that we are creating our own economy. We no longer are worried about what the circumstances is. We are a bunch of like-minded people going out to create our economy by helping more people. Our business is really to offer hope. Like for Janet, simple. She just love to have more time to watch her daughters grow up, but at the same time have more income to travel with them, to provide for them and enjoy life. And Kun Saw, just having her health back, her energy back. But that's not good enough. After you have your health back and your energy back, what is the future and what is the hope? If the stress of money may set us back into, having disease, right? Stressfulness, right? So Inajit really is about, like what you just said, right? Attainable, sustainable, scalable. It's giving us a hope in a situation that looked hopeless. So that's why I like what Eric Worre said. Are you living your dream? I can say that we are. And we'd like to invite all of you to share this. So thank you for tonight. And I want to pass it back to our MC, Sinjo. I want to thank all our guests tonight, our entrepreneurs sharing with their heart out with us. Can we give them another round of applause first? Yeah. Thank you. Back to you.
Amazing. I don't know about you, but when I was hearing it, it was like, wow, goosebumps, and it was like so exciting. And Sancheng, he's just first time joining us, and it's so clear. His mind, what he's talking about, you can see unrolling his plans, and wow, Sancheng, you go far. You definitely go far. And you have such a great leader who's guiding you, Charlene. You're very, very blessed. So we have all heard all the testimonies. And indeed, for me, from what I heard, the Inajit way is definitely the better way. Don't you agree? If you agree, put up your thumbs up. Okay, just want to put up some announcement so that you all will know what's going on. So just give me a minute while I share my screen. Okay, announcement. There you go. Tomorrow night, we have a very, very exciting personality who will be joining us, and it will be facilitated by Judy and by Jit. This is Romy Madera, one of the top person in USA, but he's currently in Philippines, and we are so honored to have him. I think if I remember correctly, there was one time they say that the global sales of Inajit, 75% is under him. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so we will have him join us tomorrow. Look at the time, it's 7 p.m. Singapore time. So make sure you join us and hear from him. He has wonderful motivational sharing, and he will spur you and guide you on in the magic business, if you really want to succeed, this is the way, this is the man, you must come and listen to him. And the next one that I want to show you is our regular plan.